Greetings and good day, citizens. How are you doing today? I myself am excited to start a new adventure in Kenshi. It's been a while since I've watched anything regarding this game, but I have watched bits and pieces of it. We're probably gonna just do default nobodies, a group of 5 nobodies with nothing in their name. Now we'll probably just do the default wanderer to start with, just to get a feel for it. There's a lot of different things. Okay. Not gonna mess with any options. I don't know how the audio is. I normally would play a game for a second just to see if it will like how the audio options are, but I was a bit lazy with this game. And I'm like, we're just gonna open it up and package and just see how it goes. Play it for an hour or so with no mods or anything like that, just to see how it is. And then probably add a couple of quality life mods in the future or whatever else catches our fancy. I need to ask, is there fishing in this game? If not, I need to find a mod that adds it into it. But real talk, this may very well be the secondary game for the foreseeable future. Like, the plan was originally to have like game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Games 1 and 2 are on Friday, 3 and 4 are Saturday and Sunday, 5 and 6 are on Monday. Well, games 2 and 4 are probably going to be Kenshi, whilst the 6 is something else. Also, I will check that out before I do any character creation stuff here, because... Oh, yeah! Nice! Dodo. It has dodos. Awesome. Let's go! List of all critters. Cool. I'm gonna keep that open and look at that later. For sure. Pets. Okay. Nice. And, I'm assuming this game's heavily modded as well. Or heavily moddable, I should say. Oh, wow. Okay. We could have ourselves a, That's funny. Not very many would have posture sliders. This is moddable, yes. A bit for mods to catch up to 1.2. Of course, of course. Embertail, it's a cat that throws fireballs. Nice. Horrifying. I'm making something horrifying. Oh, wait. No, keep it at 20. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Okay. Face. Oh, goodness. Only 4 faces to choose from. Cool. Makes sense because we have... Oh, small head? Yeah, hell yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to, like, make some sort of horrifying menace. But horrifying in the way of, like... just... stuff slightly off, right? Like... you don't know what to make of the individual. That's what I'm going for. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I can see the future! I think closer is worse. Yeah. Yeah. I want something that's, like, unkempt and kind of long. Maybe. $32 beards to choose from. Maybe 12. I'm thinking blue. Sure. We'll go for that. Oh, wow. So if you click the middle mouse, it does a... Cool. Move the camera with WASD. Rotate your view, middle mouse, zoom, scroll wheel, do both to continue. Middle bottom panel shows the characters in your active thing. Select member, left click. Hold the right mouse button to get more available assets. Right click on characters. Ah, okay, so Alt shows you. I'm hitting the right click on characters or interactable objects, and it's not giving me more options. Unless the interactable objects aren't things you can pick up, and the interactable objects are. No, nothing. That's what you mean. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. This will take a second for me to figure out exactly what the controls are. Talk to. No. Okay. Select character from your squad. Okay. That'll go up over time as we do things, I know that much. Arrow, pause. Okay, pause, speed up, nice. Good to know. Time. Build menu. Nice. Oh, cool. 12 out of 12 residents. Actual number of residents is 35. Not gonna worry about research or anything like that. Okay. I know that. Oh, jobs? This is disabled and the character won't do any of the jobs listed. To add jobs, hold shift key when giving an order. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, there should be out front resources that we could mine, right? Or maybe not out front, maybe follow the damn path a little bit. Thought there were resources to mine nearby. Yeah, right here. So if we hold the button, nothing happens. Here, go here. Use. Now what happens? So you get to running. But yeah, like I said, I watched a couple things and I know there's mining nodes over here you can use to get copper. It's a way to gain strength by a little bit of strength here and there by carrying heavy loads of copper back and forth. You can use it to get money. That I know. You can organize your squad by assigning them jobs in the orders menu. Especially useful for farms, mines, and other production jobs since assigned characters will automatically store and replenish raw materials as they work. Yeah, I've seen that set up. The more you work, the higher the skills go and all that. So hold the shift key when giving an order. So if I were to do this, operating mine, and then after you do that, you can go and hold shift and be like, drop the copper off in a chest. After that, like if I bought one of the houses over here. Oh shit. Um. I looked away for 2 seconds. And I'm probably not... Yeah, I'm not going as good as I can. Okay. I slowed myself down a bit. I need some help here. Some people are fucking me up. So just gonna come over here and have these guys get screwed up by the ninja squad over here. I'm trying to get you to hit him. I don't think that can work like that. I need to get the fuck... I'm gonna die. I'm bleeding and I'm gonna die. So, somebody said something about how quickly you can die in this. Let's see how well... Yeah, we're fucked up. Okay, good. Don't have a med kit. I think we're not bleed. Wait. Nope, we are bleeding. So we need to find bandages. Loot. I need shit from you, dude. New weapon. Awesome. Love to see it. Give me your pants. Great. And your boots. Great. Awesome. I need to get bandages. So apparently these guys... I didn't see the guards earlier, but apparently they're nearby. Gotta go to the bar over here. Oh, shoot. We, okay, so that worked. We're losing arm, leg. Our leg is almost bad. Where are we? I'm hoping that there's bandages or something on these people. See, there's some foreknowledge coming in handy. I knew we needed to run into the town to get these idiots killed on me. Empty rum bottles. I can just toss these then. Okay, so R takes that away. go inventory. Can we... Question. Yeah, what do you got to trade with? I need heals. Basic first aid. Okay. Stolen goods? No problem. This is classified as stolen good from a hungry bandit. How much is it? 61? Okay. Some bread. And some water. Inventory, and then... Oh no. Don't do that. Okay, so it's got a durability. That's how that works. Good to know. Our defense went up. Helps that we have the armor that we have, I bet. Toughness went up a little bit too because we got fucked up. But we have weapon 1. We have a bladed weapon. Now, I need to pay way more attention to my surroundings. We'll stick with block for now, just in case I'm not paying attention. Also, oop, go to 3 speed. I was not paying attention at all early on. I want to put you, like, right over here. How long does it take to... I want it to, like, stay there, but it won't. That's a shame. Ah, that's how it works. Okay, so if I do shift U, I see. Okay, so it's on the inventory of the thing itself. Got it. Keep that up there for the time being. Just because. It sucks that it doesn't stack. I can hold shift click. If I do control click. If I do middle mouse click. You can do shift right click, I believe. So average price being 180 credits. Pretty decent, I suppose. But yeah, something like this. Like, I don't know if this would be a game that will end up focusing on, right? Like I said, it's probably going to be a secondary game that I play just to chill after XCOM. That's kind of why this is going to become game number 3 at the very least. It does take a long time to get the copper. You make your own story up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have to have your inventory open to shift click it. We don't have a backpack. Okay. Wait, there's if I do the sneak and just have the sneak activated, just to do it, and we do the run just for shiggles, that will get our stealth up over time, I think. Oh, also stop sneaking to talk to people. If I do shift click, if I do control click, nope. Already we've made a profit. A Wakazashi and a Nadachi. This is a 4,000 value, and this is a 1,864 value. Plus 4 attack bonus. I want the Wakazashi. Mind you, I want both. But whatever. You can build a base pretty early, I bet, in this game. Don't want to early, I don't think. But yeah, we can definitely get the Nadachi as well. It'll just take some time. I should also see about possibly hiring someone, because this is the starter area. There's probably a... oh, speaking of starter area, hold up. If I press Alt-Tab, it does minimize it. Okay. No, maybe not. Okay. I did this because I wanted to look up the workshop for Kenshi and see what we got for mods. There is a General Grievous mod. A playable skeleton subrace. 40k Necrons. A new skeletal race. Oh no. This is one of those games that you definitely end up modding early on, I see. Or I feel. $256 recruitment limit, dark UI, reactive world. Those mods are always interesting. Did the bread go bad? Or did we eat it automatically? I think we ate it automatically. But I gotta see if I can hire someone to get 2 people working on this. Out to steal. Yeah, that's not something I'm concerned about right yet. Empty bottles and cans we could probably trade up or whatever. What you got? So it refreshes every day. Naginatas. Cool. Okay. Interesting. I am also tempted. I'm tempted to get this just because of the fact that even though they're like reduced cutting damage, I'm tempted to get this one. We'll wait till it refreshes, I suppose. Now, let me alt. Cactus Rum. We can talk to you. Logan. Need yourself a gunner. Manning turrets. Okay. Recruiting stranger. How much? Jesus, okay. It'll take a minute before we can get someone, apparently. No. Okay, basically we just need to keep hitting the copper mine. Because early on there's only a couple things that I know how to do. Mind you, this is just to get the initial start, which is funny because the initial start's probably the slowest. 6,000 cats, huh? Trying to keep my eyes open for anybody that's... Nobody should come up this direction. Iron. Oh, wait. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, it was the Hungry Bandit leader that had these ragged half pants. Invalid container type. I wasn't trying to contain it. 90. So the raw iron isn't as worth it as the copper is. That's kind of funny. Doesn't look like there's a way to harvest wood in this game. Total weight 23 out of 16. What's our stats looking like right now? Strength, dexterity, and toughness. Neat. It is kind of interesting how this character starts as early as they do with nothing. And I bet by the time you get it all set up, your character's got like stats that make them unkillable. This is definitely a good game to play after playing something like XCOM for sure because of how much more chill it is. Probably have some music playing in the background for sure. I'm gonna let that. Are you injured? I already dealt with that. You're under attack. Yeah, space bar to pause. Mm-hmm. 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 We have enough room for a couple more, actually. Quite a few more. Another 4 more, to be exact, unless we can rotate. If we can rotate, Then no. Only 4 more. Where hunger is going down. Put that here, I suppose. Alt, yeah. Alt is like the go-to. We can see if we can buy a house. Oh. Kind of weird that this is associated with this opening. No room for that. I disagree. I disagree immensely. Alright, let's see how much we can get for this. Oh, we can just buy it for 1.5? 6K, 4.8. $7.2. Can we just buy all these buildings and have them? Probably mods that'll allow us to actually make use of stuff like that, if not the case. Okay, let's make sure we unsneak. Talk to you. $38. Regular bolts. It is cheap. Dried meat, sure. Well fed and have no problem currently, so when we get hungry, we should eat this. Is water not actually a thing in this game? Like thirst is not a thing for this? We have 1,500. We could buy a building right now. I mean, yeah, no, I don't want to do that like that. I want to get more cats, I suppose. Then again, having a storage where we can go from there to there, back and forth, and like fire and forget that would be nice. But again, we kind of need the 6,000 cats to get another person. We get another person, we'll be able to start automating it a little bit better. Oh, it is very interesting how. Hold on. There we go. This is what I wanted to look at. Because our athletic skill has gone up by quite a bit, which I love to see. Our max run speed's going up. Current run speed is 79. Stealth is going up. Field medic's up. Laboring's going up. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Crossbow smith, weapon smith. I love to see that. We could do our bare hands, I think. Yeah, martial arts. Swimming's actually a skill, okay. And I definitely can see that they could add more with scroll wheel type stuff for mods. Oh yeah, this is definitely a game that I could play off stream too, if I feel like it. Because of just like this kind of stuff, this fire and forget type shit. Have a YouTube video on in the background while I'm like just kind of chilling, making sure no hungry bandits come up on me and be like, yo, we're gonna eat you. But yeah, I can definitely see like early on it's like, okay, kind of boring because you only got one character to work with and you can't really do that much. You can try and force certain things, but it's just gonna probably get you killed. But as soon as you start getting more people, you can like have one dude go out to explore, train their skills, and another two people do automated looting type stuff. Two more. This looks like a big area to work with. $10.5. Expensive. Versus the one that's $1.5. I don't know if there's a limit to how much we can buy though. Like if it's a one and done type thing. I mean, we've already got almost enough to finally buy another worker. I'm gonna sell that because the water doesn't seem useful for me right now. I think we'll stick with what we got. I'm debating on whether or not it's a good idea. I got the Wakizashi. I'm fine with that now. I want storage is the thing. You know what? If I come to regret this, do you want to buy the building? Yeah, sure. So, don't open it to the public. Oh, you can't click that. How do we... We need 5 building materials. Ah, I'm glad I bought the... I'm glad I bought the cheap thing then. We have 2 apparently out of the 5. Oh! Oh. Nice. The small shack construction has been completed. Let's go. Doors unlocked. Okay. Now, how do we do the build menu again? How do we rotate shit? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how you rotate. Got it. What do we need for that? Don't have any building materials. I'm aware. What do we need for it? 3 building materials? Are we serious? It requires 3 building materials for that. I'm glad they're cheap. We're gonna do this weird thing where we like lose money, gain money, lose money, gain money before we buy a dude. But the main reason is because I want to have a little bit of a setup thing. I need to get storage. That's what I want. I want a little storage thing. So I can go back and forth with the copper and then just sell a lot of it later. What is public sales? So, okay, that's where the research is at right there. Got it. How's our stats looking? Hunger's going down. That's fine. We have enough money to buy food. We should go buy food now before the bar closes. Well fed, no problem. Well, that's fine. We've got some stuff that is good for later. Gotta get ourselves into a fight or something like that soon. We also might want to get a mod that'll increase the speed up of time. Can store anything in the metal chest. I didn't confirm. Then again, we could wait for... Oh! Weird that power went down like that. Anyways, where was I? Storage. General storage boxes. I don't know what their whole thing is, but... You know what? Let's do it like this. And let's put it over here if we can. Huh? Just need one building material. We are now out of building materials for today. Now, how will this work? If I do job, right? And then if I go, no. Maybe I need to have the research done on item storage to be able to store copper stuff there. Mind you, it's less than an hour for research, and it's free, so we might as well just let it play out. Research overnight. We have the inventory space to do that. Next time I'll have to have music playing in the background. What stats are these that are upgrading right now, if any? Engineer is for building and repairing. Science is going up. Negatively affects visible muscle definition. That's funny. Public sales is done. The ore storage boxes are probably going to cost another building material. What's really funny is I'm not sure if I want to continue to, well, like, to buy this. Definitely might look into some mods about making this more worthwhile, because there's a lot of buildings around here that are just viable. But if you buy them all, does anyone live in these buildings? Should be able to rent them out and shit like that. That'd be interesting. I'm trying to finish this research, and after I finish this research and build the storage and get automation for the mining set up, I might wrap up after that. None. Okay. Building materials. We need to do storage. We need to do a copper storage. Okay. That's going to be more than... Oh no, it's one iron plate. Never mind. Those are expensive. Copper alloy plates. Buy all 4 books, why not? We'll get more stuff later. Now, the question I have is, will this allow me to do what I wanted to do, max capacity 100? So if we go number 1, number 2, and then what do? Do you mine it immediately, put it in your inventory, and then do it? Or do you fill up your inventory first and then do it. Might not fill up your inventory at all. We'll find out. So we've got enough room for like 6 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough room for 7 because we have the books and we didn't put the books away when we could have. So let's... If I press shift, immediately goes to do it. Awesome. And then you put them away and you go right back to mining. Okay. Perfect. So it would also do that, and it would increase our stealth skill over time as well. Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm going to save it. Saving it as Season 1, just S1. There we go. Maybe I should save it as S0-E1, but we're not going to do that instead. I'll probably end up playing this a little bit off stream, just to try and establish a couple more people and stuff like that, and like get a back and forth going, and so I could have like a dude and maybe my dude and a partner explore. But we have 2 other people, or 1 other person for the time being, doing the copper back and forth grind. I'm kind of also wanting to see what happens if we just let the output go. Like, do we automatically pick it up at the time, or does it keep stockpiling? I also know there's a trick. Instead of making you go back and forth with all the copper, you could just open up the talk window and sell everything if you do it right. Okay, so he picks up 5 and then does it. Okay, that is great to know. Now that's open. If I go over here, no, it won't let me. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay. I mean, hilariously enough, iron plates. Basic smithing. And then we just saved the other book, I suppose. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep that safe. And I'm gonna wrap up here. I had a blast and a half with this game. Tomorrow is gonna be Stardew Valley into game number 6. I'm going to be wrapping up here for both you, YouTube, and Twitch. So that is going to be it for me for you, citizens. I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay here. We will definitely be playing Kenshi again in the future. More than likely, we'll play it after Crash Bandicoot and XCOM 2 for the time being, but after a while, we're probably going to swap out the after XCOM game for something different. Regardless, if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so, for those that are watching on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. With all that said and done, that is going to be it for me for you, citizens. So until next time, take care and have a good one.